On the last occasion, on behalf of Democracy News, we have made the second part and first part therein. On last day, we have elaborately for the public awareness made some points to highlight it for the benefit of all the citizens of India. Now today, we will be highlighting in short how to acquire the properties in the societies, thereafter how to become a members in the bylaws under the Societies Act and Corporation Act under the existing in the country. Here, first things we have to oblige that after purchasing the property, you should make aware that you should become a member of the society by filling up the forms. Immediately, you will become a member under the said society. Thereafter, you do not need to go behind here and there, but you have to fill up the nomination forms for getting the benefit to your next of kin. Next part, to maintain the bylaws, to promote the other things in the societies in common for the benefit of all the people. Now we hereby aware to the people is that people are not interested to become a members and by mistake or they don't aware how to become a member in the societies. Thereby they relinquish their right granted under that. So in society, there are public money how to be utilized for the water preservation, purification, and good environment to protect the many heritage granted under the endeavor of this benefit of the people. So many people are not aware of the things. Thereby, they are behind the litigation and going into the court, and after that they became frustrated and they leave from one place to one place. Thereby their economic growth is disturbed. Now we are coming to the how it is obligated. So far, the many people are not taking any insurance policies for the societies. Thereafter, they don't pay the proper maintenance charges, and some of the office bearers are charging the exorbitant charges which are not permitted by the law. We have to make sure that as soon as society is formed, that property is be conveyed in the name of the society. That conveyance is most important. As soon as we become a owner of that property, we can do anything for the benefit of the society, including the financial grants taking from the financial authorities for the benefit of all the people. Therefore, we all the citizens must know the certain facts for the benefit of all the people. Though the constitution has granted many benefits to all the people, still we need to certain guides to be implemented by the enactment of the law. Now, coming with the related with the financial concerns, many people pay some maintenance charges to the society by cash, which they don't receive the maintenance receipt issued by the authorities. Now, again, dispute comes in the later on, your dues are not clear. So, therefore, we need to pay the maximum payments through the transfer or by way of the check payment in the direct society's account so as to avoid your monetary losses. Here, we would like to highlight from our democracy news for the benefit of the people. We are not challenging here to any of the enactment act enacted by the state government or the central government. Now here state means the Union of India, including the state government. Now state government is the sub authority to implement entire implementation made in our country for the benefit of the people. Now, we the people, though it is granted under the Article 32, that you will be giving the full liberty to have the approach before the Supreme Court for the implementation. Even then, we the citizen have the more liabilities upon the nation also. Our nation has to be beautified by the help of, by the contribution of your act, your peace, your motivation, and promoting like activities and social activities get together. That is also necessary to prepare our stronger societies for the benefit of the nation. Now, coming with the next part, thereafter, when the property is convinced, now our society became an owner of that. Now we are to maintain our own society, which now in the public money, public transaction is there. Now your benefit from the societies, when you become a member, you are more benefited by way of that a transaction made from time to time, because if your society is protected, your mind is protected. If you are well educated, if you are well guided, if you are within the discipline, automatically you see that there will be the progress in your life. Now your progress is for the nation's progress. Don't think that I'm developed, but my neighbors are not developed. So we want to grow together. Therefore, every citizen's contribution to this nation is very important under the Constitution of India. Now here we won't like to much highlight of the every article and sections what have been granted in the books and what had been granted under the law of authorities, that everyone is aware of that. In common factor, what we are going to decide is that by the way of this awareness through our channel, we would like to bring everybody's concept to be clear, not to indulge with the unwanted litigation. Therefore, we are sitting in this our democracy news so that people should cooperate each other to the nation for the benefit of the own and others' benefit. Now, related with the transaction with the Negotiable Instrument Act, which is more important at this moment in India. Now, everyone is issuing the check without having the full amount or sufficient amount in the bank account, thereby challenging each other and becoming the enmity among the people, which converts to the very disastrous life among the people. Therefore, we should assure ourselves that before issuing the check, I must have the requisite fund in my account, or we should not make a unwanted disadvantage to the people, or should not take any defense granted under the law so as to avoid the payment to the people. Now, this is a commercial transaction with related to your benefit of the tax payment or in all the respect. Now, every time we had been highlighting this awareness of the law, it doesn't mean that you should act against the Union of India or against the government of India. Now, but we should know the law. Now, democracy rights under the freedom of speech, under this freedom of liberty, job, etc., has been granted under the constitutional right granted by the government of India. Now, government of India mostly functioning with the corruption practices. So therefore, we the people have the right to file a public interest litigations on to protect our nation from the losses and causing damages and more injuries to the country. To endure these are the things we must aware the facts of the law in proper manner, and it should be taken the proper guidance for the highly qualified advocates or lawyers or who is acquainted with the law. We hereby, most interestingly, taking the little bit guidelines and what we have our experience we are sharing with the people for to avoid the minimum litigation or to have a peaceful life in the country. Now, in the environment which is created in the India are the mostly politically influenced. Therefore, our socio-economic justice are denied. Now we are here to reform our social economic justice to the every citizen. Therefore, we are coming with the every week, and we will try more and more to bring the satisfactory of the people. Now we need not to advise much to the common people because everyone is perfect with the law as per the Contract Act. Therefore, we need not to highlight much with the particular sections what happened to the individual disputes. Now, to avoid the disputes, we hereby request everyone to have a little bit advice from the expert or anything, whatever you are going to do is please think it and do it. So now, our democracy news, it doesn't mean that whatever we say through our news is 100% correct, but we assure that at least 80% people will satisfied through our democracy news with the legal awareness, and you will survive better than without having any the guidance of that. Now, any queries in regard to this, you can come with through our channel and you can put your opinion, so it will be replied thoroughly and from time to time. Now, due to the short of the timing, we are not much getting time to sit with the people for the awareness. Now, many issues of guidance in the court that poor people are not protected by the by these advocates or whatever it may be, qualified counselors. Now here the constitution has granted equity of justice to the every person, so that will be protected thoroughly. So therefore, that everyone is aware through the political awareness that we are having the liberty under the constitution. It doesn't mean that we should equally quarrel with the people. That part we have to avoid. We should think how far I am right, how far he is correct. So there has to be minimum requisite discipline in your own act. Then only you will think that you are guided under the constitution of India. Now next part will come with the further financial transactions, which today we have highlighted in the common laws about in the societies how you will be reformed under the bylaws of the society. So we are concluding for the day. Jai Hind from our Democracy News. Thanks a lot.